All right, guys, so this is the metal detector that I use, and we're going to be going out on an adventure and doing that. So I'm going to turn it on. Normally I use my wireless headphones with this, and so we're going to do it a little bit without. I have a few coins here that I'm going to drop on the ground here so we can take a look at them and see what they sound like, and I'm going to show you those as we do those. Here we go. Okay. All right, first thing, guys, what we're going to be doing is first I'm going to ground balance this. So I'm going to hold my ground balance button, and you just basically pump it up and down until the coil, or actually the machine, is silent. And that balances out. That gets rid of all the ground iron and stuff like that out of there. I always have mine set to Pro coins. There are several different settings with this that you can do, which you can see right there. But now we've got it ground balanced, so we're going to take a look at some of the numbers and what they ring up as. Straight up 90. That is a good target, and it is solid, because if it was aluminum, I call it the chicken sound because it sounds like it's clucking. That one sounds nice and sharp. So let's take a look here. And at 90, with this machine, we've got us a silver quarter. So that's the first one up. So that's about what they ring up in the ground. 89.90. I'm going to back this up a little bit more. We're going to go to the next coin and take a look at it. 80.81. That's normally what you would see with a copper coin. So I'm going to pick that up. All right. And see, we got us a Wheatie right there. So I've noticed that most of the copper coins, Wheaties, ring up just about 1 point lower than regular copper coins. So next thing we're going to do, take a look here. 82, pretty much straight all the way. So we're going to take a look at that coin. And there's a dime. We got a Merc dime right there. So those are basically the numbers that pull up with this machine. Quarters, the regular clad usually rings up about 1 or 2 points lower than silver for sure. And the bigger the silver, the louder it gets. All right, guys, let's get out there and let's do some hunting. Hey guys, Ringmaster Ray, we're going to be out treasure hunting. As you can see, got a big old park here. We're going to try to see what we can come up with. And I'll bring you in on our first find. Hopefully we'll find some good goodies. All right, bring you for the next find, because heck yeah, we got us a Wheatie. I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see that. I'll zoom in a little bit. Let me get it cleaned up. We'll take a look and see if we can get a date. All right, see you in a moment. Guys, bringing you in for the next find because it was ringing up like a dime signal or a penny signal. I don't think it is. You guys see it? Let's see what it is. Look at that, guys. We have as a chain, and look at the little pretty jewel on the end of it there. That's gonna be a little opal right there. That is beautiful. All right, let's see if we got any markings on it. I'll put it all together so you guys can see it. But we got a nice little beautiful chain there. All right, let me see if there's any. Well, the markings we have is the maker's mark, but I don't see anything on it, which most likely would mean that it's probably just gold plated. Or just basically bling, but it's got a little opal in it, which is pretty cool. I'll check it under the microscope and look a little more detail, but I think that's all we're gonna have. Nice little chain though, sweet. All right, guys, for the next find, check it out. We got a little ring here. Pretty sure it's just gonna be a bling ring. Yep, it's a little kid's bling ring there, but still a ring. That's pretty awesome. Sweet. All right, for our next find, we got us another ring. Another little kid's ring there. That makes number 2. That's pretty sweet. All right, guys, for our next find, we got ring number 3. Another bling ring. A little aluminum kid's ring there, but that makes 3. All right, next one. We got this little kid's earring right here. Little bling earring. A little cute one. Right there. All right, for our next find, guys, Ringing up like a zinc penny, but not a zinc penny. We got a little heart right here. Maybe a little heart locket. Yeah, little heart pendant. That's pretty nice looking. Sweet. All right, for our next find, we got a token. Ringing up about 82. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a naughty token. Yep. That's exactly what that is. Naughty token. Well, looky here, guys. You see what I see? Right there. Let's see what it is. Probably just a kid's ring. Yep, it's gonna be a kid's ring, but it's still a ring. That is pretty sweet. All right, guys, just dug this up. Check it out. Got a part of a chain there. That is pretty sweet. I'll get it cleaned up. I don't think it'll be anything, probably just brass, but still pretty cool. See you in the next one. Check it out, guys. Yep, got me one. Let's see what we got for a date. Don't drop it. 1950. Awesome. Alrighty, guys. Out at the park by the school. And we got a weedie. Let's take a look and see if we can get a date together. $58. Looks like a 58 to me. Sweet. All right, guys, still out under the bleachers, but check this out. I think we have another weedie. Yep, we sure do. See that 1 cent right there? See if we can get a date on it. So, man, 55D. Sweet. Freaking believable, guys. Still out under the bleachers. This makes my second wheat penny under here and third for the day. And that's going to be a 44. That is awesome. All right, let's see if we can find some more. Incredible. All right, bringing you in for our next find. It rang up like a zinc penny. I was thinking it was just a conduit screw that has stones on it. We got a ring right there. That's pretty awesome. Let's see if we can find some really good ones now. Out here playing at the park again, and where I was playing yesterday. And guys, this ring up is a 78, 79 right out of this hole. And I think we got some goodies here, guys. Look at that. Rings. And I think there's 2 of them there. Let me take my glove off. We'll get it cleaned up. All right, here we go, guys. And then I'm gonna check and see if there's any more down there too. There's 2 rings together. Okay, that one's got some weight to it. That's gonna be a little silver ring. And then check this one out, guys. How pretty this one is. And it's got an amethyst in it. That is a nice one. Awesome. 2 silver rings. Boom. Right there. Awesome. Hey guys, Ringmaster Ray. Hey, I want to show you and go over the finds that I had for this week's hunt, and I hope you guys really enjoy it, because I did. Had a lot of time digging over the last week because it was a holiday for Thanksgiving. Had a few days off, got out there and found some really neat stuff. So let me share that with you. I'll turn you around and we'll get into that. All right, guys, here we go. There is a big pile of rotten pennies right there. And then we have our copper pennies here. Right there, got a good stack. I got 1 nickel. And then I got $1.25 in quarters and clad, and then a bunch of dimes. This place was loaded with dimes. The other things here, we got a bunch of roof tack nails. Those are copper. Here is the dinosaur, guys. And I think it's made out of like pewter. But it's definitely got some weight to it, so that's the reason why I'm thinking it's made out of pewter. I did come across a couple of, right here, some marbles. I did get that pendant right there. And a 22 bullet. And some kind of bling here, a little buckle or something, not sure. But little buckle that did ring up good. I found this little thing laying on the surface of an old place. I'm not sure if it's just old plastic or what. It was interesting, so I picked it up. And as we move over here, let's zoom in a little more, or back out. Let's go back in. There we go. So we did get a couple, not really a couple, I'd say 5 Wheaties here. And starting from 44 to 46. And then this one is kind of hard to read. It's a 50s. And then here is also another 50. Let's take a look at it a little closer here. Yep, 1950. And for the last one, I think it was like a 58, kind of last year or so, or 56, one of those two. I need to get those cleaned up a little more. And I've got a couple of buttons here, which are pretty nice. I did get one Canadian penny that I dug up. I've found quite a few of these in the past, but I live all the way in Texas and I don't know how I find them. Here is that naughty token right there. So yeah, find these quite frequently also. It's been a little bit though. I did find this little decorative piece of metal. It's got some weight to it. I don't know what it is. It definitely got hit with a lawnmower is what I'm thinking. So I'll have to check out what kind of metal it is. Did come across this beautiful necklace here and had a little opal in it. So I did check there's no markings actually on the necklace, so I'm thinking it's just probably gold plated, but it has a nice little opal in it. And now for the better finds, let's check how many rings we found. We found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rings in this hunt. These are just kids' bling rings. They go in my bling ring jar right there. And some of them are pretty, but they're just bling. We did get a little heart right here, which was pretty neat. I think it's probably just gold plated over brass. It's got some weight to it. There's no markings on it either. We did get this nice little silver ring right there, 925 stamped on the inside. It's still pretty dirty. I'm gonna get that cleaned up and it'll be bright and shiny again. But for the best find of everything, guys, look at this. I thought when this came out, these two were together. It's kind of like that. And I was thinking, well, this is just gonna be another silver ring. And I found some like that. Well, I did some investigating on this, and I think it's marked 797. I believe it is 14 karat gold, white gold, and I checked the stones, and that's what we're gonna do again right now, so I can show you guys how I check the stones. I have a diamond tester here, and waiting for it to warm up. Here's the diamond tester right there, and once this comes on, it's telling me that it's ready to go. And all right, the diamond tester is warmed up. We're ready to go. Dial this down just a little bit. There we go. Just a tad. We want it on 4 green bars. And then we're going to touch the stone to it. And we want to hear those beeps just like that. And we want to see it in the red right there. That is awesome. So my belief is that this is a pink diamond. Now, so I believe it's 14 karat white gold with a bunch of little smaller diamonds on the side there. Just beautiful ring. All right, guys. Well, that is all for that hunt. I'll bring you more content. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's zoom out a little bit. And that way you guys can see the whole table. And hopefully next time I can bring you some silver coins. Every once in a while I'll find a merc dime and stuff like that. Most of the time I'll find rosies and a bunch of wheat pennies normally. So I was hoping for silver were the areas where I was hunting those. I got silver last time in some of the areas, but not this time, except for the rings, guys. Except for the rings. That's how I got my name, Ringmaster Ray. So, I'll catch you later. See you next time.